Hello, my name is Dale Stevermer. I'm from Easton, Minnesota. Easton is located in the very south-central portion of Minnesota. Along with my wife Lori, we own and operate Trails End Farm, which is a diversified hog and crop operation. We market 5,000 head a year for Compart family farms, and also on our cropping operation, being from the land of 10,000 lakes, we have been focused on the environmental side of raising crops. So for the last 5 years, we have been adopting cover crop and no-till and lower tillage practices for raising our corn and soybeans. In the late 90s, early 2000s, I served as a director of the Minnesota Pork Board and was also elected president. I got involved in a few other things locally, worked with the local 4-H as a volunteer, as an adult leader. I've been a finance council member of our church for the last 15 years. And for the last 8 years, I've been a member of the United South Central School Board and have served 4 years as chairman. I'm interested in serving on the National Pork Board of Directors as a culmination of a lot of the things I've done in the swine industry, that along with my family. My grandfather started the farm on the site where we are right now with a purebred Chester White herd. And there's always been pigs as a constant on our farm. Having served on various boards, I bring a lot of skills to the board table. I'm an active listener. I do what I can to understand where people have come up with the opinions that they have on various subjects. I realize how important it is to build trust among the board members, and I will lead with integrity. The opportunities and challenges I see in the pork industry are summed up in one phrase, and that would be expanding the social license to enjoy pork. For consumers, this means that producers in the past have done a lot of one-to-one outreach, sharing with them our methods of producing pigs, the nutritional aspects of pork and how it fits in their diet, and also sharing the proper way to cook pork. But these one-on-one conversations seem to be very limited because of the number of people one person can reach at a time. I see with the continuing evolution of communications that we can leverage the use of analytics to reach more and more consumers where they are and when they're trying to make a decision on which protein to eat. Also, an important part of the social license to enjoy pork is the responsibility that producers have. We need to continue focusing on the we care principles and show that we are environmental stewards and that we are raising pigs right. One of the things I would really like to look forward to is reaching a carbon neutral pig, which will expand the license, our social license, for consumers to enjoy pork. In my bio, you can see that I was a distance runner, and I ran a number of marathons. Signing up for a marathon and raising pigs have a lot of similarities to it. A marathon requires 16 weeks to 24 weeks of training. 16 weeks happens to be the approximate gestation time of a sow. 24 weeks about hits the time it takes from a baby pig to reach market. You have to do chores daily to raise pigs. You have to run daily to be in shape and be ready and have your body ready for that big long run at the end. And you're doing both of these quite often by yourself. Chores on a daily basis is done by yourself. At least in my case it is. And my runs would be on my own too. But the thing I notice is with both of them, the little things you do is important, and it's also very important that if you skip something, if you try to take shortcuts, it shows up in the final product, whether it is the pork that you produce or the race you try to achieve. So having seen what shortcuts can do, I promise to lead with integrity. I will come to the board as a strong listening candidate. I will listen to people and try to reach a consensus. I know that not everyone will agree with decisions that are made, but it is important that we build trust among the board and can come forward with ways to lead the industry in the future, and also to leave the pork industry with opportunities for future generations.